power and might. Because again, you want him to, you don't want to lust after him, right? You don't want to lust after his giftings and his power and his authority. You want him to love, right? You want to be in love with him. And the only reason why we're able to love him is because he first loved us. And to understand that love, you got to let him love on you. So it's like this whole, like, you know, okay, Lord, let me sit still and let you douse me in this downpour, this outpouring of your love, so that I can enter into deeper relationship and intimacy with you, so that my works and all things that I do, it'll just indicate that it'll be a complete, total reflection of Christ. And so allowing him to answer you in your secret place with him in these practices that you're doing with him, from his heart, right? This is where you're able to accept that identity. You don't want to be in a survivalist mentality where anytime he's trying to love on you and he's trying to show you what you look like to him, you're, oh no, I'm not worthy, or this or that, I haven't forgiven myself, right? We talked about this on a live, and I did post it on YouTube, that same live, if you want to catch that, about the survivalist mentality suffocates intimacy with the Lord, because it is a mentality that ends up leading you into the coping mechanisms of lusting after things to fill the voids that only Christ's love can, right? So you want to allow him to answer you from his heart and not his power and might. You foster a relationship with him, not based on needs in life, but who he is and who you are to him. And in Jeremiah 17, towards the very bottom of that chapter, it talks about the Sabbath day of rest, but the Sabbath day, an actual physical day where you can't bring all the cares and anxieties of life into that rest day. And this is the same thing spiritually. That has to stay at the threshold. You got to let that go. You have to be so in tune with constantly casting your cares to the Lord and doing things, so that when you enter into a relationship, you can allow him to do his perfect will of love over you, to take you further into things, so that those things don't hinder you, right? We don't have to worry about certain stuff. So it even talks about that with physical day, Sabbath day. The Lord gave instructions to his people about that, or you will be closed out of his rest. And this is something that we understand that can happen spiritually as well. And the next thing you know, you're in a season dealing with a lot of stuff that could have been avoided had you learned to do certain things so that you can rest in intimacy with him.